Hello. Let's see if we're live. G'day. How you going? Ian Apples here, your acrylic guru from Australia. Welcome to my Friday night live. This is where I come once a week, every Friday. What do we call it? 8 p.m. Perth, Western Australia time, okay? So I'll usually go for about an hour. We'll just see how the thing goes. So sounds okay. This show goes for about an hour, and it's where I give you and myself the opportunity so we can connect with each other and ask questions and talk about whatever you feel about my group or my art or my paintings or my YouTube channel, anything there. And I also like to send thank you and appreciations to the people that support my content throughout the week. And they just simply give donations or buy paintings or even support me through buying the brushes. So I'll go through this a few times throughout the show because these people help me and they're what make this more happenable, if you know what I mean, all right? So we got Joe Baxter, Lisa Carroll, Hessa Hafiz, I'm hoping I'm pronouncing these correctly, Nancy Zirong, Shannon Hale Dumont, Diane Borton, Cheryl Palmer, and Teresa Afonso. Thank you very much for your support. Now, do we have anyone in the room here? Where are we? We've got 3 people watching. Let me get this going all the way to there. There we go. This is where you can ask me questions, and if there's anything troubling you, if I can answer it, I'll do my best I can to answer it. And if I can't, there's always some other artists in here that like to help out as well. Good evening, Barry Radburn. How you going? And it's just a way also like to acknowledge my subscribers every week with this show as well. So I do my best I can to acknowledge everybody. All right. So don't be shy. Say hello, where you're from. Don't just sit back and lurk. Just say hello, where you're from. And if you want to ask me anything about, you know, do I have sugar in my coffee or how do I paint this or whatever, you just ask me. That's what this is all about, because so it gives you the opportunity to connect with me. Okay, and we've got our coffee going. I'm pretty sure it's 8 p.m., yes. I don't know if I said it before, but yeah, 8 p.m. every Friday, Perth, Western Australia time. So who we got here? We got, sorry I'm late, Ian. Hello from Orlando. You're not late. It's just the beginning of the show there, Joseph. We got Chris Duffy. Hi, Ian and everybody. It's from the UK. Liz Pratt. Good morning, Ian, from North Carolina. Melissa Garr. That's correct. Good morning, Ian, from Michigan. Laura Lou. G'day, Laura Lou. How you going? Hi, Ian, down from down under. And hey, you looking good in black. Thank you very much there, Laura Lou. Cheryl Palmer, thank you very much for your support, Cheryl Palmer. Good morning from Canada. And we've got Dave Thompson. Good evening, Ian from the UK. Kevin Brownwar. Hello, Kevin, and welcome. No, I wasn't here last week. I was taken out for dinner. I went out for dinner. It was probably a bit after my birthday, and a friend took me out to the casino and we had dinner. He shouted me dinner and he told me it's your birthday dinner. I go, okay, thank you very much. So I didn't knock that back. We got Nelly Reyes. Okay, now I'm going to have to translate that so as we can understand what Nelly's saying there. So I've got links in the description below. Check them out. It's pretty much like me cupboard. Where's my Google Translate? There it is. It's good for you to know what's in me cupboard. I've got a link tree there, all links, and I'll go through them, what they are in a minute. I'm just going to work out what Nelly was saying. Sorry, I have to leave urgently to watch the video when I get back. Good luck with the class. Okay, you have a good evening there, Nelly. Hello, Ian. I'm Robin from the Isle of Wight. Robin Empson. G'day, Robin Empson. How you going from the Isle of Wight? I'm just going to have a bit of water because I've got a bit of a bug in my throat. David Haynes. Hello from Greensboro, North Carolina. David Haynes. G'day, David, and welcome. Julie Pitham, hi, everyone. Good evening from Perth. G'day, Jules Pitham, all the way from Perth. Good to have you here. Melissa Marlett. Good morning from Michigan, USA. Cowgirl 99, good evening, Cowgirl. Good morning from Wyoming. How are things down under? Things are quite well here. Thank you very much, Cowgirl. 99. We got another one here from, I'll copy and paste that one. Copy from Nelly. What is she saying this time? I forgot to say I see you from Buenos Aires. No problem. Lisa Carroll, good morning, Ian and all. Good morning, Lisa. So the people in America, it's morning time, obviously. Yeah. Nelly, Argentina. Hi, Lisa. Kevin Brown, good morning, Lisa, and everybody watching. Franca Piscina. Hello, Ian, and everyone from the UK. Piscina. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Piscina. Carol Santamaria. We got another one there. Someone from Ecuador. Hello from Ecuador, I'm assuming. Let's just see how good that is. Greetings from Ecuador. Yes, I was right. Good afternoon from Scotland, says Helen Hay. I hope I said that correctly. Any questions? Feel free to ask questions here. Pauline Foy. Hi, Ian. Have just joined in. Good stuff. I hope you hang around for many more of my videos on my YouTube channel. Tammy Martin. Good morning from Michigan. Few people from Michigan, eh? Cowgirl 99, yes, it is 6:10 a.m. here. Wow. So you're 12, 14 hours behind me. Good evening all and everybody, says PX. Franca Piscina. Yes, you are pronouncing it right. Piscina. Good stuff. I'm glad I am. Tressa Brooks, good morning from Jacksonville, Florida. Amanda Boggs. G'day, Amanda. Welcome. And Mike Davis, hello from Idaho. Max22, good afternoon, and all. Liz in Ireland here. Melissa Garr, Michigan, stay healthy, everybody. Pauline Foy, yes, Ian, could you tell me what type of glaze you use, please? Well, it just so happens that I have a bottle right here. Look at that. It's Glazing Liquid Gloss. Okay. Now, this brand is obviously Atelier, but it doesn't mean that's the brand you need. That's just the brand I can get my hands on. But any glaze will do. And I'm just going to show you the consistency of it, okay? It looks a bit like this. This is the one. Oh, my camera's going a bit silly. Did you see that come out? Probably white paper wasn't the best. No. It's just like, you know, glue. But that's the clear liquid glaze. Is it clear, did it say? No, Glazing Liquid Gloss. That's what I use. So, Pauline, I hope that helped you out there. Jerry Powell, good day, Jerry Powell. Good day, Ian. One and only guru. I'm loving the new structure and content. Good stuff. Thank you very much. What's the new structure? Did I have a new structure and didn't know about it, eh? You better inform me there, or if things just look different to you. David Haynes, how is Steve? Steve's pretty good. He was just in the kitchen there before I came in. He was eating some chicken. You all got your coffees or your teas or your bourbons or your wine. Can you hear me okay, everybody? I'm just going to do another quick sound. What's going on here now? That's way behind. I better, hang on a minute. Play. Just got to get the sound. What's going on here? Play. There we go. I was just double checking my sound. Hello from Poland. Orit. Hi. G'day, Orit. Lisa Carroll, good morning, everybody. Ian and everybody. Hi, Jules, Kevin, and Barry. Cheryl Palmer, not at this hour of the day. Okay, I'm not sure what you mean about this hour of the day. Hi from Mount Gambier. G'day, Maureen Painter from Mount Gambier. Welcome. I love my brushes, says Amanda Boggs. Yes. So Amanda Boggs has purchased some of these. You get 2 blending brushes and that putter on a brush. And at the moment they're, what was the price again? $40 US. And that's for all the shipping and the fees and the postage and labeling, everything like that. Okay, the price is made up for that. I'm not making nothing out of those brushes, but I found these. They're only cheap ones from the hardware store, but they work. And if you want to blend the way I do, message me on Facebook and I'll send you some of those out. Okay, and all the payments are done through PayPal. All my paintings are available for sale as well. The link in the description below. Check out what you like. And if any paintings are ever sold, never worry, because I do good quality prints as well. So you can always have a great print. And the prints will be autographed by me as well. All right. I love my brushes. So Amanda Boggs, Lisa Carroll saying hello. Lee Quarry. How much retarder do you mix with craft paint, as I can't get it to stay wet for a decent amount of time? Whereabouts are you, Lee? Is it a very dry climate there? You might have to add more. I'm not sure what sort of paints you're using, but try and add a bit more or do little bits at a time. Sound is fine. Thank you, Chris Duffy, Cowgirl99. Love the coffee cup. Yes, the good friend of mine, by memory, it's from OIO, and that was Painting Memories with Tammy Sharp. She sent me that cup. Okay, so thank you very much, Tammy, if you're watching, or if you're watching a replay, thank you. Hello from Kansas, says Candy Wilder. Kevin Brownwire saying hello to Orit. Cowgirl, do the cheap ones work just as good? Yes, they do. Brushes don't have to be worth $1 million to get great. I've had some expensive brushes fall apart on me even quicker than these things. And this yellow putter on a brush that I use, I've been using that for quite a while, and it's standing the test of time. It's lasting for ages. Thank you for my brushes again. Ian says, Teresa. You're welcome, Teresa. Anyone else that wants the brushes, message me on Facebook and I'll send you some out. They're $40 through PayPal, US dollars, okay? And if you're ever buying something through PayPal, be sure to actually type in your shipping address, because some people assume that their address should be in there, and I've got to go and message them and say, I need your address. And then they send me part of their address, and I've got to go, well, send me the whole address, because what you send me is where the brushes are going to go. So it just creates a bit of all this sort of stuff. So if you can just put in your shipping details when you're purchasing a painting or the brushes, it'll be much appreciated. Yeah, and then you do get sent a tracking number, so you can track it as well. Jules Pitham, is there any reason why dry paint would lift when you go back to paint on it? The one I'm working on is fine. If I do wet on wet, but it's removing under the paint that is dry. Or maybe the paint, I don't know what paint you've got under there, but what sort of paint was it? And was it put on a primed surface or not? Because if the surface wasn't primed, it's probably easy to come off. So you're going to and is it the same quality paints you're using throughout? Say the whole question again, what you're using. And if someone else knows what she's on about as well, feel free to answer, because I don't know the answer to everything. Thank you for my brushes again. You're welcome. I have the same issue, Lee. So Jules Pitham wants to know why her paint's lifting. Ian, do you wet your brushes before you put them into the paint? Sometimes I do if they're very dry. Me put her on a brush, I don't. Me blending brushes, I do not. I like them to be dry as buggery. So no, but like the little filberts and that, if I want transferring, you know, when you see me watering the paint down a bit, well, then I might wet it and mix it, get a bit of water in there so it's inking up a little bit to transfer onto the painting. Hello, Ian, and everybody says, Dave, g'day, Dave, Cheryl Palmer. What else do you use for glazing liquid for? I don't really know. I'm going to have to ask the lady in the art shop. I mainly use it for making the paint transparent, so you can sort of, you got a thick paint, and then when you add glaze, it can sort of come see-through-y, and that's why I use it for the film on top of my water. But there's probably other reasons for it as well. So many other reasons there. Hi, Ian. Hi, all. Late to the party, but made it. What have we got? 50 people watching. That's from Shelley James. G'day, Shelley James. Now, this show will go for about an hour. Kristen Tyree. Good morning, Ian. Good morning from Michigan in the USA. Geez, if I had $1 for every person in Michigan in this show tonight, I can retire happily. Wow, it's amazing. Everyone's from Michigan. The sound is perfect, says Lisa Carroll. Is that the sound of my voice or the sound of the audio, Lisa? Please come back to me with that answer. Sound is perfect, Lisa. No, Jules Pitham. Got Lisa on the brain now, haven't I? Golly. Jules Pitham. I'm using Atelier acrylic, and I use flow paint mixed with Retarder colors to tint it. Okay. That's why, hold off your questions here. This is an important question I've got to answer for Jules Pitham here. Now, I use the craft paint and Retarder. Like this painting here, this one ain't out yet, but it's going to be out. That was done by, that was a reference picture I got from the group, from the, what's her name? Kiki Otzman. Thank you very much for that. That's why I mask up the horizon area, trees and that, if I'm going to put Retarder there, because if you put Retarder over everything, there's a camera, and the craft paint, then you're painting your sky, you can dry it for a bit, but then when you go and put paints on it to try and paint, it can lift it up. That's why I mask it up here and there. That's why it's important to watch the videos a few times just to see what you're missing and practice, okay? You can paint over it so long as it's dried and you're very light-handed. If you're going to try and scrumble into it, you can have trouble. And I only blend mainly the sky half. The water you can get away with just the craft paint, no Retarder, and blend it and scrumble it together. Hello, everyone. Viria, Cindy Greer. G'day, Cindy Greer. Good to see you got the brushes. Smash that like button, says Dave. Yeah, smash the like button. How many people have liked? 20, 18 people have liked it, eh? Like button, says Dave. Cowgirl99 is LOL. Katie Maggie. Greetings from Estonia. Welcome, Katie. Or Kadai Maggie. Leader Thomas, good morning, everybody. And good morning to you, Leader Thomas. Amanda Boggs, I think I'm the only one from NH. What is NH, Amanda Boggs? Is that New Hampshire or I don't know? Karen Parker. G'day, Karen. How are you? Good to see you. It's Friday morning here. Good to see you. I'm at work. Can't stay. I love you. I bloody love you back. And you know what? I bloody love you a lot back. It's good to see you here. And if you got to go to work, that's fine. But it's good to see you here, Karen. And I'm not sure if you were aware, but my times have changed from your night time to your morning, which suits my night time. It's better for me, of course. So that's Karen Parker. Alicia Arenas. How do you make it look like that? How do I make what look like what? You got to say the whole question again, because I won't remember what you said way back up before. I'm not being a bastard. I'm just letting you know how it is with live, because some people might ask a bit of a question, but I've got so many to read here, and it's pretty hard. If you're putting just another bit later on down there, you need to re-put the whole lot again as you're adding to it. That way I'll know what you're on about. How do you make it look like that? Okay, yeah, so we'll find out when you re-question that. Jules Pitham. Okay, thanks, Ian. Yes, I see what you mean. We'll mask off before. Yeah, and take your time. Just set yourself up. Get your masking tape out, an X-Acto knife if you need it. Have a cuppa ready. No rush. Take your time, because that art's going to live a lot longer than you and me, all right? And you want to put a bit of effort into it. Jules Pitham, Melissa Greer. When doing clouds, Does the size of the fan brush matter? Yes and no. You can use a small fan brush and incorporate a large cloud footprint, or you can use a large one. But normally when I'm doing my yumminess, I use a smaller one to spot it where I want and tickle it into the cloud. It doesn't really matter, but it helps. Get familiar with your brushes, and you don't want those soft ones. You want the hog bristle scratchy type ones. They're the best ones. Okay, Cheryl Palmer. My golden glaze liquid says slow drying extender for acrylics colors. That's how I'm using it as a flow improver. I haven't noticed that it makes my mixing paint transparent. Okay, well, that's glazing. Well, this one makes mine transparent. Was it on that one? When that tutorial comes out, you'll see it on that one, and you can look at it go to the links in the description below, go to the link that says my videos, and go to, I can show you a perfect example. I've got my videos up here. Now, all my videos are numbered, and when I give you a number, you can just write the number down and then space Ianapolis, enter in the YouTube search bar, and it'll take you to the tutorial. Now, I did that one off camera. Where's one where I added film? A perfect one where I added film. I just want to find the perfect one. Excuse me. Burp. Always burp. 319's not a bad one. Oh, golly, I'm trying to find now. Back down here. 343. Oh, here we go. 358. Okay. I'm using the glaze there as the film for the top of the water. How do you make your own painting look like that? How do you make your painting look like that? How do I make it look like that? Just by painting it, I suppose. Greetings from Canada. Hang on, I missed some here. New Hampshire, Amanda Boggs. Oh, that's NH. Ineki Murphy. Hi, greetings from Holland. Have learnt a lot from you. That's good to hear there, Ineki. And the K maybe. M. Greetings from Canada. Manachirina. M. Manachirina. I hope I said that correctly. I don't think I did, though. Alicia Aranas. How do you make your paintings look like that? Just with practice, I suppose, but I'm not sure what that you mean. Ian, I got my brushes today. They look great and can't wait to use them, but had to repack them to move, says Lisa Carroll. Lisa Carroll's moving to a bigger house. Vincenza Pagano, Italian. Please. So what's something about my videos there? Let me see what they're saying. Google Translate. I would like to speak Italian in the video. Oh, you would like me to speak Italian in the video. I'm sorry, I don't speak Italian, my friend. Sorry about that. Cowgirl, you know we got our first ship of snow yesterday, but it's gone now. But it's okay. Only 29 degrees here in the morning. Winter is coming. Sad face. Oh. Dave, hello, Susan. Lisa Carroll, sound is fine. Your voice, that is perfect, Ian. And your accent is too. Thank you very much, Lisa. You know the name Lisa, it's a sentence that isn't finished because it's the letter L, and someone's trying to tell us that the letter L is A, but they don't get on with the rest of the sentence. L is a. They haven't got the rest of the sentence out there, so people called their daughters Lisa. Sorry, Cowgirl, 99. Sabrina, hello, Ian from India. G'day. All your paintings of the moons are very, very beautiful. I fall in love with your moon. The sparkling effect is good too. May I know the ratio of retarder and colours in acrylic? I don't go by a ratio. I just put what I feel is if you look at the videos where I'm using it as example, I'll give you a video number as an example, okay? Where did I use it last? Here we go, 359. Go to YouTube search bar, put in 359 space Indianapolis. It'll take you to that how to paint an evening lake scene. And just look how much I've put in with my craft paint. You can get an idea from there. And if your weather climate is drier or wetter, damper, humid, will you add more or less? Okay. What kind of paint? Alicia Aarons, what kinds of paint? I use Atelier. Is that what you're asking? Or you might have to ask a whole sentence again, I'm afraid. He is Jules Pitham. He is a real Okahe Lisa Lowell. Okay, yes. Hello, everyone from Kentucky. Rod Miller. G'day, Rod Miller. How you doing? Rod Miller. I want to say thank you to some people who supported me throughout the week, and it's much appreciated. And a big thank you goes to Joe Baxter, Elisa Carroll, Hessa Hafiz, Nancy Z. Wrong, Shannon Hale Dumont, Diane, is it Bartor or Barton? I can't understand my writing now. Cheryl Palmer and Teresa Afonso. Thank you very much for your support. Love your tutorials, international and funny. No, sorry, my spelling ain't the best. I'll tell you that right now. Informational and funny. Thank you very much there, Amanda Boggs. Amanda Boggs. Amanda Boggs. Jules Pitham. Araceli Aranez. Are you referring to how Ian gets water to look like water? Maybe she could be, but she's going to have to say the whole sentence so as we'll know. Anyway, good morning from Saskatoon, Canada. Connie McDonald. No, McDonald. Not McDonald. McConnell. From Saskatoon, Canada. Welcome. Paula. G'day, Paula. How you going? Paula. Hi, Ian and everybody. Karen Ballard. Hello from Mississippi. M-I-S-S-I-S-S-I-P-I. Mississippi. Mississippi River. Sav163. Hi, Ian. Can you use ceiling paint to replace gesso or craft paint? Love your work. You can use ceiling paint for gesso because that's all gesso is. It's the exact same product. It's just marketed different and contained up differently. But you can. By memory, I think I did use that instead of craft paint as well. What I might do, I've got a few videos already edited in there, but I'm going to do one, and I'm just going to grab some sealing white and show you how that would work as well. So stay tuned for sealing white and retarder. All right, Amanda Boggs, cyber hugs and kisses to you, sweetheart. Thank you very much for your super chat donation there. Super chat is enabled on this live feed here. Only for the live feed, there is there's like a grey $sign where you write your chat there, and Amanda Boggs has hit that and supported me by giving me a super chat donation. So once again, cyber hugs and kisses to you, Amanda Boggs. And if you're watching the replay and want to support me in ways like that, there's a PayPal link down below for the people who watch the replay, and those people also get shouted out in the following shows as well, like I do in today's show. Ali Hassam. Is that KLS? Yes, KLS. Okay, we've caught up. I've caught up to all the questions there, all the chat there. Good stuff. What have we got? 67 people. Been going for half an hour. So, yeah, if it's your first time here, this show goes for about an hour. And I do it every Friday, Perth time. And it's my way of connecting with my followers, where we can come together, sit down, have an hour together, chat, ask questions, whatever, and get to know each other as well. And it's building a community. It's beautiful. And also I like to promote my paintings, because they are all for sale. I do like to sell my paintings. They are of quality. And at this moment, they're $85 US. That includes all shipping and handling and whatever to your door, wherever you live in the world. And whenever you're buying one of my paintings for the first time, you do get, which I'll grab one. I forgot to grab one earlier on, but I'll grab one now. Where are you? Oh, where are they now that I'm... Where are they? Well, actually, I think I put it in here. I'm just looking for my first... There it is, all the way behind there. When you buy one of my paintings, if it's your first purchase, you also get a print copy of the first painting that I ever done. Okay. There it is. That's the first. Now, that was a rendition of one of Wilson Bickford's years ago. When I was learning on YouTube, I used to watch people like Wilson Bickford, Len Hend, and Bill Alexander. Okay, so you get and it's just something, you know, if you love my work and you love it that much, you want to buy a painting, you also get that. And you can also say, well, I've got his first painting, and that's my first painting I've done back in 2012. Okay, so it's just something else I like to give to people there. And you also get for the people who want it, most people do, you get a promotional photo as well, and just autographed and addressing you as the purchaser and thanking you for your support as well. Amanda Boggs. How can you make Indian yellow? Indian yellow is also like a warm yellow or a sienna. You can YouTube how to mix Indian yellow. I'm sure there's someone there that's done it. But like, if you can find an Australian sienna or a warm yellow, that's pretty much Indian yellow as well. Barry Radburn, hey Ian, can you use the sample paint pots from Bunnings? If you want, but you're a lot better off buying a litre of sealing paint, because those sample paint pots, they don't really last that long, but you can, absolutely. Amanda, Indian yellow is cad yellow with a small amount of permanent red. Haha, my name is Unfinished because as a work in progress, I am always on the move, getting better like wine, says Lisa Carroll. Says L is a Carol. L is a Carol. Amanda Boggs, thanking Julia to Lisa. Cindy Greer, nice haircut, Ian. You look like you're headed out the door when you finish up here. No, I'm not. I'm staying home tonight. I'm a bit of I wouldn't mind going out, but what am I going to do? Going to get up and go out by myself? And, I'm staying home. I just put a shirt on. I had a shower, cut my hair because it was getting all stupid and wonky. So I cut it. Cheryl Palmer. When are you doing your tutorial? When you are doing your tutorial, can you include in your chat the consistency of your paint? Like if you have added water or flow improver as the pressure. I do say all that, Cheryl Palm. I'm surprised you don't. I'm constantly telling people just press it lightly, and sometimes I'll get my hand up and show you how to press on it. And I'm telling you, when I'm adding a bit of water, I don't use a flow improver. If I did, you would know all about it. The only additives that I'm using is in Retarder, glaze when I do, and a bit of water. And I'm always telling you when I'm adding those things anyway. So you might be skipping through me videos and you're not watching them properly, because I do leave little traps in the beginnings, middles, and ends and that. And when people comment and they ask me something, I know they haven't seen the whole thing, because I know I'll put little things in there just to get an idea if people skip or watch. Some people watch, some people skip. It's just a habit we do. I do it. But so I have to say, well, if you watch the whole video, it's at the beginning, rah, 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 because some people go, it'd be good if you name the paints, but they're always going up the screen in the beginning. So obviously when my intro is starting, they're probably, well, this is a bit bloody boring. So they skip that and they've missed all the colors going up the screen. There's a lot of info in my videos. And when you skip it, you don't know what you're losing. You could bend over and lose a whole pocket full of coins. That's what it's like when you skip through my videos. I'll tell you that now. Cindy Greer, nice haircut, read that one. Cheryl Palmer read that one. Jules, he is indeed, says Lisa Carroll. Just curious, how many paintings have you done? Well, on my YouTube channel, I've done 360, but I was painting before YouTube. But my YouTube channel, there's 360 in there. Okay. So I don't know, probably easy 400 since I started in 2012. Hi, everyone, but late arriving, says Elaine Carouse. You're welcome. That's okay. It's not too bad. You're here. That's the main thing. Cheryl Palmer, thank you for clarifying that. I'll sharpen my ears. Yeah. You don't have to sharpen your ears. You just got to get a bit of a get a little shovel and pick out all the cabbage and potatoes so you can hear better, eh? My mum always said, Eenie, Doug, get those cabbages out your ears. Because I always say, what? She said, get all those cabbages out of your ears. The ears are full of cabbage. Ian, have you ever painted when you're out in nature, which we call plein air painting, says Orit. Yes, I have. I've only done one on my YouTube channel. It's called Down by the River. So if you go to the YouTube search bar and down, I do know I called it Down by the River because I went down the river and just painted here it is here. Plein air painting Down by the River in acrylic, 131. Okay, it's not the best painting, but it's just something I did. Looking at it, the jetty is so crooked, my goodness. 131. Check that one out, okay? I did that one down. That's the only one I actually filmed outside. Have you ever painted out? All right. Amanda Boggs. Ian is very good at explaining what he is doing. Thank you, Amanda. Cheryl Palmer. Never skip. Replay over and over again until you've got it. Yeah. I am the same, Cheryl, says Franca Pacina. Kristen Tyree, never skip through Ian's videos. There is so much info in them, not to mention he's a funny guy. Thank you very much there, Kristen. Cheryl Fenton, good morning. Nice to see you from Michigan. There's another $1. Weather getting cooler here. More time to paint. Yeah, we're going to start getting hotter here, and the you people start getting cooler. Amanda Boggs, I take notes when I'm watching tutorials, then use them when painting. There you go. Take notes if that helps. Whatever helps you through your journey is always more good than harm. Here we go. Teresa. Ian, do you have to practice before you do your tutorials? What are the things you practice? I don't practice. I mean, sometimes like I'll look at a reference. If I'm like this one here, I used a reference. So I looked at the reference and I was just allocating in my mind. It's just the cogs are going, okay, I want some blue into that grey, a bit of tingy blue, want a bit of yellow into that glare, right? It's not just white. There's a little bit of yellow in that. Just working out the colors, and then I look at it for a bit, and then because I'm using it as a reference, I don't like to get lost in a reference, and then I start, all right, I know where I want to go. So then I'm not looking at it anymore. I'm doing my sky. Then I go back to the reference for subject matter. Okay, the jetty's here. We're putting the jetty on. Oh, it's grey, a few tones of grey. So then I'm just locked onto my painting. I'm painting it grey, light, dark, and medium tones of grey. Then I'm back to the reference picture for subject matter. It had twigs there, but I changed them up. They're all stones there, or rocks and stones. Yeah. So I changed it to that. I know how to do stones. I haven't done sticks the way it was in the photo. Go on the group and you'll see this. It was posted by Kiki Ostman, Cicki Ostman. She posted it. So I thought I'll change it and I'll put rocks there because I know how to do rocks. So I practice in my mind a bit, but it took me a while to get where I am today. I just didn't paint and become the way I am. Just, I did do a lot of practicing earlier years. So every painting to me, Teresa, I'm just going to mark this here. I'll highlight it so I know where I'm up to. Every painting to me is always a practice session because sometimes I'm doing a painting and I'll be looking at it and think, all right, I'm never going to do that again, but I like what's happening here. I'd like to use this in a future painting as well. And I'm sure other people have done that as well. The Rambling of Bry. Always love your videos, Ian from the UK. Thank you. Cheryl Palmer, great idea. Amanda, Melissa Gar, can you add yellow acrylic to flow white to make the flow yellow start one of your recent paintings? I don't know. Give it a go because I've never done that. If I've done it, I can answer that question, but I've never done it. So I wouldn't like to sit here and act like I know what I'm on about and say, yeah, you can, because I don't always know everything, all right? And I told you that for nothing. Hello from Australia, Christine Hannett. G'day, Christine Hannett. Christine Tyree. How can I say we Michiganders have excellent taste? We love you. Oh, yeah, you must do, yeah. Michiganders. Michiganders. I would say Michiganders. The Rambling of Bry. Forgot to say thank you. You're welcome. The Rambling of Bry. It's probably a meaning behind your name, isn't there? Elaine Carouse. Ian, how do you tell which is correct side of the canvas? So the canvas from canvas roll. Both sides are very different. Are both? Yes, they are. I showed my roll in a tutorial coming up. It's not out yet, but you'll see it if it isn't already out. Cheryl Palmer, still struggling because, yeah, one side looks sort of darker. The other side you can clearly see it's been primed when you bite in the roll. Well, the rolls I do, but you can get certain rolls that have got nothing on them at all, linen rolls. Hi, Ian. I love your accent. Enjoying listening to you, says Peggy Sterling. G'day, Peggy. Welcome. Mimi Leon. G'day, Mimi. Lisa Carroll. Amanda, I take notes too. It's a good idea. I also watch a couple of times before I try one. Yeah, it's always good to dip your toes in the water and see what's going on, eh? Better late than never, but it's getting cold. Feels good to sleep in, says Anita Davis. Good morning, Anita Davis, and welcome to the show. Would have been going 43 minutes, got 17 minutes to go. Peggy Sterling, you made it. Orit, you are a great teacher, Ian, because it is clear that you teach with love and a lot of patience. Good to know. Thank you. Saint Fantastic, a.k.a. Don. Love your videos. Good morning from Northern Carolina. I always use Retarder. Thank you for your videos. You make it so much easier to blend. Thank you for all your help from California. Is it Northern California? What did I say? I must have said something different. Thank you very much. You're welcome there, Saint Fantastic, a.k.a. Don. Fantastic Don. There you go. Amanda Boggs. Lisa, yes, Lisa, you always miss something the first time you do. I watched some over and over when I was learning. Name pronounced as Eileen. Didn't I? Elaine. Eileen, I've said that, I'm pretty sure. Sorry. Anita Davis, hi, Lisa. Ozis Lee Resinator. Hi, Ian. Good morning to you. Hello, Aussie Mozzie. Aussie Mozzie. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you, Aussie Mozzie. Cheryl Palmer. I'm still struggling with drying time when doing my skies and clouds. What do you think about adding my sky color to my craft paint instead of Retarder, then doing my clouds? You can try it, but it just won't work the way I'm showing it on videos. You can try that. Because, see, if you're going to add your blue to the white, you're virtually going to make a baby blue. But when I've got the white on there first, I can get it dark at the top and sort of tone it down lighter as I'm painting down to the horizon line. And I can control it. But if you mix it up in the craft paint in the beginning, you can't control that. But give it a go and see how you go. Everyone paints different. Jim Pomfret. Hi, Ian. I do well with skies. Good on ya. And water. But seems to struggle with things like stones, rocks. Your good thought, and I am grateful for what you do. Jim Pomfret, England. Thank you, Jim. I'm glad I can help you out. It's good to get feedback like this from people. Even if you got something that bugs you about what I'm doing, you know, they don't all have to be like, oh, Ian, you're so good, or oh, Ian, this and that. You can even tell me like, you know what, Ian, blah, blah. If there's something that bugs you or that's just been nibbling at you or you can't understand, feel free to comment that down below as well, all right? I adore your tutorials, Ian. You're an amazing teacher. You've helped my work so much. Thank you so very much. You know, it's people like you that inspire me to keep doing what I'm doing. Back when I was painting, I didn't realize that what I'm doing now could help so many people for what I was hungry for back when I was learning. You know, so I love to give to you what I wanted when I was learning. Gwen. Do cat and dog tutorials. I've done a cat, 125. Steve the cat, my cat Steve. I've done one of Steve, okay? It's number 125. Put in 125 in the YouTube search bar, space, and then my name, Ianapolis. And then press enter, and it'll take you to Steve the cat's painting, okay? Franca. When you do the fiddly bits in your paintings, I find I am holding my breath for you. Yeah, sometimes you just stop breathing. Yeah, you stop breathing. And sometimes I've even said it in my videos. Don't forget to breathe. You got to breathe. Not frozen. Just had a stiff attack there. Not frozen. Something I do in my lives. Did I get yours? Did I get yours? When do you do read that one? Cindy Greer, I love your videos that you do, but I must confess I'm absolutely love your live paintings. I don't skip a thing and normally watch it again as I paint. You explain everything beautifully. With the lives, there's two reasons with lives and my edited videos. The lives I do, I pick something easy to paint because I give myself an hour, then my batteries are flat. So it's just going to be something basic, but I don't want to be doing too many basic things live all the time. When first signed in, I signed in as Anita Davis and can't change it to Jan Davis now. My name is Anita Jan Davis for those who know me as one or the other. There we go. Jules Pitham. Well, there is one thing that bugs me about your videos, and that is that you can't jump out of the screen and help us or with your clouds in person. Well, you'll have to come to Australia. I've had people come here and paint side by side with me, and they've done it. I'll even show you a video. There was a Diane or, see, bad. Was it Diane or Diana Hexter? She was from England, Wales or somewhere there. And I'm just going to see what number it was, and she actually painted with me. And we did the same painting, and her painting is just as good as mine. Painting with one of my subscribers, it was called. I've got to try and find it, though. Oh, I think I've passed it there. Yeah. Let me find it. Hold off on the questions a minute, because it's probably an important one for some people to watch. It was kind of... What was the thumbnail? Not that far down, is it? Surely. I thought she was in the actual thumbnail, but she's obviously not. The painting was... I know what the painting looked like. I'll try and find it here. Sorry. No. Can't find it. Surely paintings aren't missing. But there's one here. I don't know. Do a YouTube search, Ianapolis painting with a subscriber. That did... what do you call it? I'll just try that. Ianapolis painting with a subscriber, and then it'll probably... Here we go. Number 75. I did look that one up. Number 75. Painting with one of my subscribers. She did the same painting as me. That'll give you an insight. I would never consider painting if it wasn't for you, Amanda Boggs. You can paint for yourself, Amanda. You don't have to always paint. Is that what you meant? I would have never... Oh, sorry. I would have never considered painting. It was never for you. Well, that's good to hear, Amanda. So I've encouraged you to paint. That's fantastic. Ian, there is a photo on the group page that has a sky like it's on fire. How would you start the colors in this? Sorry, can't remember the name, but her photo is awesome. I don't know. I'll have to look at the photo and work it out by looking at the photo. Orit's got a lot of smiley faces there. Got me again, says Lisa Pratt. Oh, yes, that's the freeze frame. Can you use glycerin as retarder, says Candy Walder. I don't. I use retarder for retarder. Glycerin, when you put it on, it's still moving and settling. It can change your painting. It's something a seasoned painter should probably use. A beginner might have trouble with it. Once you've established yourself and you've got a bit of knowledge about things, you can probably use something like a glycerin. But if you're going to be a beginner and you want to learn to paint, especially if you want to paint the way I paint, use the proper stuff, retarder. Otherwise, the retarder, once it's on there, that's the way it'll look. That's the way it'll dry. And if you're not experienced or seasoned enough and you're using something, let's say like a glycerin, it's going to change on you. And you might be scratching your head going, what's going on here? Didn't work like that for Ian. That's because I'm not using glycerin. I'm using retarder, or I'm using this for the water sheen instead of big fat white lines made by a knife. You can get past that now. I live 20 minutes from you, says Jules Pitham. Do you really? Well, why don't you come over and say hello? You're welcome. Ring me up. Message me on Facebook and say, listen, Ian, what are you doing today? I'd like to come over and say hello. And I say, all right, get on over and I'll whack that kettle on. It's that easy. Lorraine, oh, no, missed you. Just back from work. Can you accept Facebook requests from me? I want to buy a painting from you, hun. Lorraine Lewis, no worries. Well, message me on Facebook. And I haven't been on Facebook for a while this evening, so I'll have to go on there and see what messages came through and things like that. What was your name? Lorraine. I get so many friend requests. I don't accept them unless I really know who they are. I'll just have a quick look here. Is there any friend requests there? See, I can't. Oh, here we go. No, there's a Larry and a Mac friend request. Nothing from you at this moment. Where else are we up to here? All right, you've got some cold teeth grinding faces there now. From Larry Stripe. Message from Larry Stripe. Ian Harris. Larry Stipe. I'll go into this. Sent you a friend request. I'm not a robot. My name is Larry Stripe. Thank you for your time. Okay, I'll get to that. And I've got to see spam here as well. Yeah, there's a few there I'll have to read, so I can't do that now throughout the show. Good morning, Ian. I love your tutorials. You explain very well. I'm from Puerto Rico. Good. God bless you, says Lupita Cortina from Puerto Rico. Jules Pitham. I read that one, 20 minutes. Oh, no, misread that one. Pauline Foy. Good night, everyone. Nearly 11, South Australia. I'm afraid I have to go to bed. Good night, Pauline. Amanda Boggs. That's on my bucket list to come paint with you. Yes, anyone is welcome to come and paint with me. I'm the same, Amanda Boggs, says Eileen. Stephen Mason, excellent artwork, Ian. I love everything you do. Very educational. Thanks, Steve, in Chesterfield, England. Good to have you here, Steve, and welcome. Magic Springs, put some icons there. Holy Rose Lawrence. Hi, hope everything is going well for you, Ian. Enjoy your tutorials so much. Yes, I strive for everything to be very well for me, so thank you very much for your hopefulness. Much appreciated there. Holly Lawrence. Lorraine Lewis. By the way, I watched your abstract self-portrait. It was awesome. Oh, okay, yes. All right. I mainly draw comics, but thanks to you, Ian, I also started drawing with watercolors, and I thank you so much for that. You're very welcome, and thank you for the feedback there. All right. It's good to know that I'm helping so many people, and it's you people, you get so much help from it. It just encourages me to keep doing it, and it makes me enjoy doing it. I really, really do. By the way, I read that one. Don't have your number for start. No, well, message me on Facebook there. You can message me on Facebook, and then we can sort it out there, okay? Mrs. Jules Pitham. Cheryl Palmer, if you use too much glycerin, your paint won't dry ever. There you go. That's why I say you want to be a seasoned artist if you're going to use a hack as such as glycerin, okay? Because it can really water down your paints as well. And yeah, so if you're a beginner, get some Retarder, go to the art shop, and if you can't find it in a brick and mortar store, order it online, okay? Lisa, I will be there painting as soon as travel opens up again. Yes, Lisa Carroll's waiting for all the airports to open and all the quarantines to be over with, because she wants to come over here and paint with me for a few days or a couple of weeks, something like that. So that'll be something to look forward to as well in the future. And anyone else that's able to come over here, they're welcome to come and paint with me as well. Annette Voss, good evening. How's it going, mate? From Annette, Queensland, Australia. Lots of hugs, lots of kisses, and lots of love. Back at you, Annette Voss. Cowgirl99, be careful who you befriend on Facebook. Some of them are hackers. Yes, I know that. I don't just give out willy-nilly, but I do know Jules Pitham there. I've seen her. She's in the group and all that. Levi Ray, episode 69. Lol. What is episode 69? Okay. Episode 69. Oh, that's a Moon Beach. You like that one, do you? Oh, that's probably one I did with, was it? No, I can't recall. Be careful, read that one. Hello, you are my favourite. I've learnt to paint because of you. Good stuff, Carla Duffy. Carla. Jules Pitham, I do appreciate your tutorials, Ian, and I also tell others that are struggling to look at them, as I find you are the only person who actually explains what and how to do what you teach. That's great stuff. Episode 69 is your live show now, hun. Oh, Q&A 69. Yes, it is. Why? What's wrong with that? Did I do something wrong there? I did your bloody moon and executed it. Thank you for what you do, Carla Duffy. You're welcome, Carla. And if you're not a member of my art group, hit the link below. There's a link tree there, meaning there's a lot of links underneath each other. And go to my art group, Indianapolis Art Network. Request to become a member. Say you met me on YouTube there. If you want to add me as a friend on Facebook, you need to message me and tell me you saw me on YouTube. Then I will add you as a friend. But if you just send me a friend request willy-nilly, it'll never get accepted, okay? I do. Jules, I read that one. Amanda Boggs. Have a good weekend, everybody, says Amanda Boggs. She must be going, oh, I've just hit an hour now, so I think I'll start closing it up. So I've still got a bit of my coffee left. My right shoulder is here. It's that one there. Christina Otzman. That's probably, are you Kiki Otzman from the group? Because that was your photo that I painted. I did that one today. I did your bloody moon and read that one. Love the painting, read that one. Barry Redburn, gotta go. Good night, everybody. Good night, Bazza. You have a great evening and have a great Saturday tomorrow, my friend. Wishing everyone a wonderful weekend. Good night, Barry. Yes, there you go. Jules Pitham, buy or for coffee. Have a great day, everyone. Afternoon to your or Ian. We'll connect you when I get a bit of more courage. Okay. Bye, everybody. Have a great day. Franca, thank you again for another informative Q&A. And you a very informative video. Have a great weekend and a good night to you, Ian. Thank you for your time. You're welcome. All right. It's given some little cat faces there. Safe, everybody. Stay safe, says Cowgirl. Thank you, Ian, says PX. Jim Pomfret. Tara. Carla Duffy. I barely started painting when the pandemic started, and I found a passion, and you've been my teacher this entire time. I'm so grateful. Well, just check out my link there, Carla Duffy, because I have over 360 tutorials in my channel, and there's so many subjects and helpful videos there to help you throughout your journey, okay? Guessing I'm late, but getting here, says Mary Smith. Yes, you are very late. Eileen Carras, thanks again. Annette, I want to wish you a wonderful weekend. Love you all. Thank you very much from Queensland, Annette. Thank you. Many blessings to you, Rambling of Bry. Cheryl Palmer, thank you. Many blessings. Okay, I'm going to say goodbye. Good luck and good on you. Oh, what'd that go for? That went for not 64, a minute and 3 seconds. Wow. Thanks, Ian, for all you do that. It's okay. You're welcome. Oh, yeah. You got to love a cuppa, mate. You got to love a bloody cuppa. Oh, excuse me. Oh, the numbers are going down. 60 people. I wonder if I sat here, how long would it take to get 0 viewers? Thank you, Ian. Good night. Good day. Yes. All right. Well, I've finished that. I can pack all this up now. It's 9 p.m. here and I can relax. All right. How do are we still here? Yeah, I'm still here. I do my normal signing off outro, and then I just sort of fumble around before I actually turn the camera off. Just gives you that little bit of, hang on, it's not finished yet. It's still going. That sort of thing, that feeling, Do you know what I mean? I got a USB coffee placemat. Nice and warm. Okay, keeps your coffee nice and warm. Couple of weeks there, and I have lots to learn. Yes. Still there. Cheers, Ian. On your sweetheart. On your sweetheart. On your Lorraine Lewis. Good on you, Lorraine Lewis. You're a sweetheart too. Anyone that calls me a sweetheart's a sweetheart back. How's that? All right. I'm going to say bye, Ian. Enjoying you. Thank you very much. You're welcome. I'm going to say it's Uru from the Guru.